So this is the Supra ZR and the Pulse ZR. Anyway, I'm going to make a little YouTube video here. Hello, this is Perry the Barber from Salt Lake City. There I am, the faceless guy. Alright. Okay, so the Supra ZR is a model that goes 18 to 3,800 revolutions per minute. The Pulse ZR goes 2,500 to 4,500 revolutions per minute, depending upon first, second, third, fourth, or fifth speed. All right. Anyway, after getting the Pulse, it was so powerful. I believe that's what we want to hear anyway. I know this gets louder and quieter depending upon, it's just the speakers picking it up in this mic. But anyway, as you can see, there's no sleeve, rubber band, nothing here. It just stays right on. I'll explain that. And here I did something. I couldn't take it. This was just too unpowerful. So and if it's a little different sound, it's probably because the blade is a different sound. I mean, sometimes blades are a little different. But that's just as fast as that one because it cost $100. I put, you have to get both, the motor and the circuit board with the switch on it. It's $100. I find it just from some kind of a store that repairs things. So you just look up, a lot of the pet stores have a repair center, or because they carry all that stuff, the pet centers, or else just a Andis repair center. You can get parts from them. You'll be surprised. You can get even the outside, the back, the middle piece, the batteries. Just you can get all sorts of parts that you need if you break something. So anyway, I carry a lot of different clippers. I believe in power over if one can last 2 hours. That's why I got rid of, well, I'm sorry, I got rid of the Envy. It might have went 5,500 revolutions per minute with it plugged in, but man, with it unplugged, it was pretty slow. But these things are fast. These are 62 to 6,800 revolutions per minute. Those, what are they called? Wall. I even ordered one of their anniversary models. It should be coming actually today or tomorrow or the next day. Here's a couple Andis, and these are pretty nice. Light to the touch. Very nice clippers. And this little bugger here, it's a mag made one for the wall. Can't even hardly hear that. It's so sharp though, and it etches so nice. It's one of those walls. Anyway, I like walls now because they make parts, and before they didn't. They're a little stingy with their some of their parts, you know, because they don't want you to turn these into the anniversary model, so you can't get the covers or nothing. But they'd fit right on, and the levers. But anyway, back to these. That's what I'm talking about here, is these. It's all about the rattle. It's in this cover, by the way. The cover rattles because the cover rubs. That's one of the things. So, and it's kind of loose. But you see what I did there? I just took a file and I filed it, man. It was that easy. I see some of these videos, if they're not talking through the whole thing about nothing, or I'm sorry, about their shop and how busy they are or whatever. This is about the problem in clippers. I just love clippers. I just want more power. I'll buy like 2 of them or 4 of them, and actually, you know, Steger tooth blade, the one that comes on the magnetic one, probably a fast feed blade, and then and it's coming on the anniversary model too. And this is the Hind type blade that comes with it to begin with. Normal blades, because they're all 6/0s, you know, trimmer blades. And these just can replace whatever you want. But I just wanted to show you here, if these things rattle, first off, put a blade on it. After you take the cover off, if it rattles really bad, replace this white piece, which you have to take the hinge off. And then replace this white piece with these 2 screws, put it back in, put the hinge back on. And if you, of course, you got the Pulse, you know the Pulse, which is the same as this. There we go. Has a button right here. We don't want that button. I just replaced it with another one. Just buy parts when you're ordering stuff from the Barber store, or Barber Beauty Supply store. Some of them have parts. So I got the one for that one. Put it on this one. Then I don't have that stupid button, because that's an animal release lever. I don't need it. It just slows me down. Anyway, so now I don't know if you can see that. You see that little cushy thing there? Is there one right here too? There should be. Slid up a little. There. No, it's in there. From there to there. I took a little piece of impact husky. Anyway, top, I love that. It just, nothing slides off because I have all these things and sunbound. I don't want them to slide off the tile crap I had. So I spray painted the edges there, so it's a little ghetto, but what the heck. Just took a little sliver, stuck a little sliver there, and that piece of grease, sliver, it stays. Anyway, that makes it so when you put this cover back on, it fits tight. Then it's not falling off all the time. I think that's why they put all those sleeves on there. They fall off because they hit. Oh, and they hit because where is that thing? Here it is. This is what you do. You just file it. Can you see that edge? See that edge? I waved a lighter over it just to give it a little shine, but you know, that reshines the plastic. So there you go. Just a little file. Check it out. Make sure it's not rubbing. And it shouldn't be rubbing. And then it's pretty simple. Click. Snap right back on. This thing just doesn't come off. It's super tight. And you can see the sides. I think on the ones when you buy them, you usually can't see the sides. Some of the blades let you see them, but I made sure all the blades see the sides. And there's that same on that one. Oh, little hair, huh? It's from yesterday. But there you can see it's just a little filed out. You can see it. You can see it better with the blade on there, huh? But I'll tell you, when it rattles with a blade on this off, the white thing, otherwise it's this thing. Totally clears the blade, stays on. It's the way it looks. It's supposed to look. You can kind of see this is tight. Doesn't come off. Nice, the way it's supposed to be. So that's the talk about these. How to get the rattle out of it so you don't have to put a sleeve, rubber band, stickers. I've seen all sorts of things, but I've never heard anybody talk about it. So I thought I'd talk about it. And also just talk about, why not? I'm doing this one-handed, sorry. I was all left-handed. Here, go to the right hand, a little smoother. I'm 59, man. Been doing this 30-some years. I graduated from school in 85. I did 2,000 hours of it. So then I did another school, just taught me to, if believe it or not, it was just supercuts. And right after I got out, I went to work one place, and I went to work at Supercuts. They made me go to a school, and they teach you about customer service. Actually, it's really good. It helps you educate people about their hair when you're cutting it. That way, you stick to the hair, the person. You know, no bantering to the people next to you. If you have a barbershop that's really busy, and if you if you don't oversell them after you talk to them, because it's real easy to oversell them. If you talk to them about their hair and show them things and let them fix their own hair, kind of show them how to do it with your hands. And some guys are pros, but some aren't. And I'll tell you, the ones that aren't, they look up to you when you cut their hair and they say, wow. And just don't oversell the product. If they have some at home, just say, use it up first before you buy mine. You know, show them how to do it. Their product will work for a while. And then there'll be faithful customers always buying it from you. And they'll ask you. You don't have to say, hey, do you want some pomade? They'll just buy whatever you're pushing. I look for anything with a separator. Look at that. And I just think that was a candy thing I found at a thrift store. Cleaned it out. Here's another basket thing. Found it. It just, I could keep things out of the way. This is my, all the little things I think of. This is where I put my straight razor in there. Put a little pad on the bottom. Stick my straight razor in there. Yeah. Doing that one handle, dangerous. There, look at that. And I'm shaking. There we go. I've been holding this thing way too long. 9 minutes. Holy cow. I hope you guys aren't too bored. Anyway, Perry the Barber, I hope you got something out of this. By the way, these are Vincent's. If you buy the 6, these things that hold the cordless, I love them because they help drain. But if I put them on again and I think I'm going to do it, I'm going to lean it so it's higher. And you have to find something like, I put those, I zip tied them in. Figured out a way. I zip tied them through, around, up, taped them. Just like I tape these cords up here to plug them in and charge them. And then I pull them off when they're done so they can hold a charge. But anyway, I like these higher. And then they drain better. You don't want anything getting in those motors or it ruins them. It ruins the battery. So, anyway. And when you get the 3s, they're smaller holes, so they won't fit this arm bar in. These arm bars won't fit in there. They just get stuck right about there. And so if you want the big holes there, I just thought, oh, I was getting the same thing, and I ordered 2 3s for a little cheaper. And anyway, they're good for even, these actually fit in there, so they actually fit in there. Just the arm bar ones. All right, that's it. Impact. I love that for the top. Nothing slides off that easily. You know, I put that in my toolbox drawers, and that's it. I said that enough. Have a good one. It was my first YouTube video, and I covered a lot. I know people would like to take all of them and chop them up and do 100 of them. I make enough money cutting hair. I don't need to make money off this thing. I just want to help people with these tactics of the... Man, if there's something wrong, fix it. This is beautiful. I have to admit, that one was all messed up when I got it. Brand new. I had to readjust blade, readjust all the... If you ever take that apart, you'll see. Just all of a readjustment. It rattled. Why? I don't know, but I got it pretty quiet now. It works pretty good. So the cut's good anyway. It's just different sounding. Nothing's perfect. Nothing's always that. Look at our faces. All right, Perry out.